It is very important to mask all the areas where you want to keep the white of the paper. First paint the light washes of the various colors to set the mood. Let it dry, and they are the underpainting colors to help us. Now make a very dark mix of ultramarine blue and burnt sienna and paint all the dark areas and the lines, and this will give you a much better vision of what you're going to paint. This brush has a nice point to it, so it can do broad washes as well as fine lining. For the next blocking in, the mix will have to have more burnt sienna to it, and it will be for the dark shadow areas. It can be slightly blotchy because it is an old wall. Use cadmium yellow for the glow and a very light wash for the lamp area. A few touches of orange will strengthen the glow. Block in these colors to the lantern top, and these will be the final colors. Now wash in a stronger pink and keep it wet. Drop in some purple mixed with ultramarine blue and alizarin crimson, and keep it darker towards the lower portion. Now add the same color to the right side wall and keep it lighter lower down. Use some of the brown color and paint all the patches of the original wall where the plaster has fallen off. You don't need to match them exactly as in the photograph. Using a small round brush, paint with dark color thin strips, leaving a section where the bright light causes it to fade somewhat. Compare against the reference photo where the dark colors are and add in all the minor tonal ranges. The lantern is the focal point of this painting. Because of all the smaller details, we will keep the small round brush. To start off the window boards, we need to add a hint of brown to the original wood color. Most of the small washes are painted in with the side of the brush. But don't overdo the markings though. We want to keep some character to the planks. Keep referring to the photograph and copy some of the major markings and some of your own as well. Once the basic colors and markings are finished, you can now start washing in all the darker shadows. There are a lot of smaller marks and cracks and shadows on the planks itself. Add as many as you think you need for a nice presentation. Some places they will be wet all over, and if too wet in places, this can be controlled with a tissue or a piece of paper toweling. Finish painting the lower section. To indicate where the plaster has fallen off, we need to know the light direction to enable the shadows to be painted in. Finish off the sill of the window. Now for the lantern bracket, use a dark mix to paint the fancy wrought iron bracket. If drawn correctly, all you need to do is fill in between the lines. The main arm of the bracket is another color with a light orange reflection from the lamp on top of it. A shadow is painted on the other side, and then also touch up the vertical bracket under the lamp. This wall has seen many seasons of weathering, but the result is full of plaster fall-offs and other dirt markings. Some bricks are even seen. Paint the shadows on top of the open areas to give that lovely 3D effect. Roughly indicate the thin stone slabs at the corner of the wall. When you have done all that, what we need to do now is to lift off some of the paint to show the edges of the roof tiles. A tissue and a wet brush works miracles. Please like this video if you have enjoyed watching it, and leave a comment below. Don't forget to subscribe so we can inform you when we bring out more new tutorials like this one. If you would like to see the paint-along version of this class, head over to our website onlineartlessons.com. Thank you for watching.